Hey everyone, this is Ramon El Magnifico coming to you from Seattle, Washington. Yes, I am at home and yes, I am continuing my movie marathon of the Harry Potter movies. I am on year six, Harry Potter and the Half Blood Prince. Now, this, I have to tell you, six and seven, whew, very emotional movies, very emotional books. Especially the books. I know I'm reviewing the movies here, but I cannot talk about the Harry Potter movies without talking about the books. So if you have not read the Harry Potter books, do yourself a favor and go ahead and read the Harry Potter books because, oh my God. In fact, again, I'm gonna try not to give you spoilers, but the reveal of who the Half Blood Prince in this movie is is deeper, more emotional, more impactful in the book than it is in the movie. But having said that, again, I'm gonna have to give praises to the young cast: Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley, Emma Watson as Hermione Granger. Man, they were great. That one of the things I love about this movie is um, the interactions between all the students, all the kids, the three casts. This is, you know, 6 years. Howard's. So you know that they're going through their teenage years and they're going through school romances and all of that stuff. And I have to say they did a great job doing that in this movie, man. it always brings a smile to my face watching that because I remember those pains, man. I'm in my old right now, so I remember when I was, that young and in love or whatever at that age. So yeah, so it was fun watching that. Always is. Uh, so overall, again, I just mentioned it briefly. The book is always better, at least when it comes to the Harry Potter movies. Um, but what was on the screen, what was in the movie, was excellent. It was meaningful. It was exactly what needed to be there from the book to advance the story. Uh, you know, we finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix with everybody, including the Ministry of Magic, admitting the fact that the Voldemort is back. So this is right where the movie starts, um, and then the trouble that the Death Eaters are causing. Now, this movie is more about Lord Voldemort, even though he does not appear in the movie at all. Now, granted, again, this is done so much better in the book because in the book you get to learn more about Voldemort as a youth, Tom Riddle. As a boy, we'll learn about his family and all of that stuff. This is where we actually we learned that he was a half blood or half wizard, half muggle in Chamber of Secrets. But in this movie or in this book, we actually see that play more in the story. Not so much in the movie. That's one of the aspects that was cut. But I just the movie itself is great. We do see Dumbledore meeting a very young Tom Riddle. We'll see him in school and all of that stuff, advancing the plot, talking to Professor Slughorn, who, new character, is played by Jim Broadbent, and he is terrific. Actually, his Jim Broadbent's performance in this movie is outstanding. He's great. Uh, and he is the new potions master or potions teacher, if you will. So that means that Professor Snape is now has finally got what he has always wanted, which is to teach defense against the dark arts. So Snape is now the new defense against the dark arts teacher. Um, so Harry, taking potions, finds a book that used to belong to the Half Blood Prince, and he uses it to his advantage to do better in potions. Again, this is better in the book. You get a lot more about Harry interacting with the book. In the movie, you only see him reading it a couple of times, especially in potions, and then learning about a couple of spells that he uses against Malfoy. And you see him dragging it everywhere. You see him getting rid of it. Um, but again, that's done so much better in the book. And another new character is Draco Malfoy's mother. The movie starts with Lucius Malfoy being sent to Azkaban because of the thing that happened at the Ministry of Magic in the fifth movie. And Draco's mother, who happens to be Bellatrix Lestrange's sister, is played by, oh my goodness, I just looked it up. McCrory, that's her last name. I'll put it her name when I put up the picture right there because I'm forgetting it. We don't see a lot of her in this movie, but she's integral in the part. She makes Snape swear that she will protect her son Draco with an unforgivable curse. I think it's what they called it. Unbreakable curse. Something. So that's why she's important to the story. And this movie, Draco is trying to fix something that's going to help him bring Death Eaters into Hogwarts, which brings us to the big spoiler. Yes, there is a big spoiler, and again, here's your spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning. Dumbledore dies. And he was killed not by Draco, which is what he was planning in the movie, but by a man that he trusted, and he trusted till the end, and that was Professor Snape. Yep, that's right. Snape killed Dumbledore. Okay, spoiler over. So, great movie, great story. The cast is outstanding. The kids did a great job. They're turning. You can see in this movie they're turning into wonderful actors, and many of them have gone now into being wonderful actors. Daniel Radcliffe has been on Broadway, and he's done other movies. Emma Watson was Belle in Beauty and the Beast a couple of years ago. She's done other movies. The only one that we don't know much about is Rupert. Sorry, Rupert. I know you've been in a couple of things, but I haven't seen them. Sorry. And Malfoy has also. Hey, he was in the Flash TV series. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, my score for this one is actually going to be 4 stars. That is right, 4 out of 5 stars. I give it 2 thumbs up, man. This movie gets me every time. I enjoy the kids' interaction. I enjoy Harry and Professor Slughorn or Jim Broadbent's character interaction. Dumbledore, Michael Gambon did a better job in this one than he did in the previous one. Dumbledore is not so weird. Again, the story arc between Dumbledore and Harry was done better in the book, but I like what they brought to the movie. And you can, it still got me. I just saw it. It got me when we more Dumbledore. That always gets me. I got teary-eyed. But it's also because Alan Rickman did such a wonderful job with Snape. I keep harping on this in every single review, but Alan Rickman could say a lot with just a silent stare. Like there's one scene, and this is not a spoiler, uh, that happens in this movie where Harry asks Snape a question, and it's nothing important, and Snape just stares at him quietly and walks away. Alan Rickman was awesome. Oh man, I miss Alan Rickman. Whether you liked Alan Rickman in Die Hard or Robin Hood or any of his other Love Actually, any of his other wonderful movies, um, he was a talented man, and I still miss him. Anyways, man, I'm gushing over Alan Rickman, man. Anyways, so yeah, so there you go. That's my review of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. See you on part 1 of year 7. Until I see, well, until then, may God bless you all so long. Thanks for all the fish. Ciao.